Views expressed in this podcast are for entertainment purposes only and do not reflect any affiliated organizations. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome. Episode 29
Oh,
Yeah! Whoa, you got it.
of the No Safe Words podcast. I know how to count, guys.
Nice.
Know how to count. I was working on my abacus all week.
Abacus.
This guy.
Do you guys know what that is?
No.
No,
Hey,
Listen-
that's
listeners.
crazy that we're going to end the year with our 30th episode next week.
That is pretty crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
30 episodes
Wow.
of talking to you guys fairly weekly. There's been a
Yeah.
couple times it hasn't happened, but and listen, it's good for my mental health. We're not jumping to that topic.
Too
but
heavy.
It's been good. I'll tell you how my week went.
Let's hear it.
Okay.
So Friday, right? My daughter said, "Hey, Dad, can I go to my friends for a sleepover?" I'm
Ooh.
like, "Sure."
Pretty normal question to ask.
Normal
right?
question. Friday, her grades are good. She's been doing a lot of her stuff around the house. Hey, go ahead. We have a family breakfast or brunch at noon. She was like, my friend will drive me back home in the morning. Cool. I drop her off. Now I know the friend. I know the friend's younger sister. I know the parents. Right? Cool. Drop her off. I wake up. I don't know. I got done work on Friday at 9:30. And then I tried to unwind, and then sometime around 1 I fell asleep, I think. And then I woke up at 8 and went back to sleep, woke up at 9 and checked my phone. Lily's still at the place that she's supposed to be. Cool.
Her
I'll-
phone
I'll-
is still at the place that she's supposed to be.
I'll touch base with her at 10:45, a little bit later. I started doing some chores around the house, lost track of time. Now, mind you, we have a half an hour ride there. I have to stop and get sodas beforehand and a present. So I'm doing that, and it's 10:45, and I'm like, I call her and I'm like, "Yo, you coming home?" And she was like, "Yeah, we only have to be there at 12." She thought it was at my dad's. My dad's is only 10 minutes away. So,
Yeah.
like, she's thinking that she has time. I'm like, "Well, we have a 30-minute drive." And she's like, "Oh my God, it's not at Zeta's?" And I'm like, "No." And she's like, "All right, I'm coming." Well, place is only 15 minutes away. Still not home. So I checked the location. Now, those of you who don't know where we are, she's 15 minutes one way, and now she's showing 15 minutes the complete opposite way. Now, the funny thing about the complete opposite way is she's been talking to a boy, and the boy lives 15 minutes in that direction. So immediately I'm like, somebody had a sleepover at somebody's house. Not good. And
Not okay.
so I call.
Yeah, but how did she trick the phone?
So apparently I think what she did was she used her iPad. She went to Avery's house. She was there. And she used the iPad as her primary address, left it at Avery's, and then got picked up from her boyfriend and went to her boyfriend's house. Now, she said that she was there. All of the siblings of his were there, and his mom and dad were there. He slept in the room. She slept on the couch in the den. That's what was said. I'm not disputing that. But I have a relationship with my daughter where we've talked about things. Hey, if you mess up, come to me. We'll have a conversation. You may get punished, but if you're honest, that punishment may not be severe. However, if I catch you in a lie, you're in trouble. So, first lie, which she said she was sleeping over her friend's house.
Yeah.
I can't really count that as the lie because, like, it is a lie, but she was at Avery's house and then got picked up. Regardless,
That's a lie.
it is a lie.
It's
but
a
it's
lie.
not the direct lie. The direct lie was when I say, "Hey, where are you?" And you're like, "Well, Avery wasn't going to take me, so I had to get Shane." And I was like, "Why are you at his house? Why would you go from one direction past our house to go to another direction? That doesn't make sense." And then the story got switched to I came here in the morning after he went duck hunting. And then I say, "Well,
It's not duck hunting season.
that's kind of weird." I don't know when duck hunting season is or not, so I can't tell
It's
you.
earlier.
I don't know.
Sure.
Look it up. But anyway, that doesn't matter. What matters is I go, "It's kind of funny because at 10:45 when I called you, I looked at your location and your location still had Avery's house."
Early October into January.
Oh, so it's duck hunt. Yeah.
Yeah, it's duck hunting.
And he's a country bumpkin. Is that the right terminology?
No.
Country bumpkin's a girl? What's the definition of a guy? America?
Actually, no. You're right. A country bumpkin does work.
Okay. So he's a country bumpkin. So I was like, it's kind of funny because when I called you, your location still said Doylestown, then all of a sudden you were in North Wales. So I know you spoofed your location. Then finally, when she came to the car, we had a quick conversation. She was like, "Dad, I slept at his house." So, multiple lies. So now we have a bigger punishment. And that's where we are. She's grounded for the next 7 months. I'm just
And also, that first one still counts as a lie because she said she was she said she was going to have a sleepover at Avery's house.
It
So
still counts as a lie. I understand
that counts as a lie.
The bigger lie was when you get caught and then you try to lie to get out
and you
of it.
double
To me-
down instead of
To
coming
me,
clean.
that's the lie. When
Yeah.
you went to Avery's, I agree that you went to Avery's. You were at Avery's. I don't know when you left Avery's, but you were there. So I dropped you off. You were there. Then you lied about the end game on where you were going. Maybe she did have intention to sleep at Avery's, and then Shane was like, "Hey, you want me to come over?" I don't think that to be the case. I don't care. To me, the bigger lie was when I'm saying, "What are you doing here?" And then you try to lie to cover it up, and then you try to lie to cover it up again. That to me is like, now you're pissing on me and telling me it's raining, and that's not cool. So. Teenage drama, man. It's fun. I can't wait for you to get there.
She doubled down and then doubled down again.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Nah, these girls will rat each other out so fast.
Okay. now.
These girls
Now-
rat each other out
Yeah.
so fast.
Yeah, now they do.
Jeez. Oh my god.
But it's been fun, man. It's been fun. Got a question for you guys.
Let's hear it.
I would love to ask you guys to be open and honest, but I'm not sure you guys will. So I'm gonna preference this by, have you ever seen a crash out? Now, this could be you or this could be somebody completely else. We don't have to mention any names, but I would like to know. And since Scotty doesn't understand what crash out
I don't
is,
know what a crash out is.
so the coach of Michigan decided that he wanted to have an affair. And he was having an affair with, I think, the personal trainer for Michigan.
Oh.
And yeah, he also was hitting OnlyFans girls. He was reckless. He just wanted a lot of things. And then
Dang.
finally, like, the assistant or physical therapist, trainer, whatever, She finally came out. She was keeping it clean for a long time. They investigated them having a relationship multiple times, and they never found anything of reason to think of an issue. And finally, she came forward, I guess broke up with him, and then came forward and said that they were having a relationship. Right? He then proceeded to have a fight with his wife or say that something, whatever the case may be, left the house, went over to her house, the assistant. I'm not sure if he broke in or gained access to, but got into the house and was threatening to commit suicide. Was like, you did this to me, da-da-da-da-da. Now, mind you, he tried to commit suicide, I guess, with a butter knife. That's what he had, the knife that he had, but that's besides the point. He was gonna slide himself down the block. That's what he was gonna do. That's a lot of sawing.
That's
on your wrist
I mean,
to get.
They're gonna open.
It's gonna happen.
Can't even whittle wood with a fucking butter knife.
That's not even a joke. Okay.
What's not a joke?
What's the number? 988 or whatever.
988.
I mean, it is a joke
Suicide
because,
hotline.
all right, we had this conversation, right, where I'm just saying that women, we said that the statistic, and the statistic was because, so he was acting like, I'm going to commit suicide, but you don't have intention of committing suicide with a butter knife. I don't care what you say. There was probably a whole culinary kitchen there that he could have used.
Yeah. He could have picked something sharp.
Especially in that position he's in.
Then he left there and he was found at a church, I guess trying to find Jesus. So
interesting.
That's the crash out.
Is Michigan a Christian?
I don't know.
University? I don't know.
I don't think so. But
this is a recent, or this is a long time ago? No.
Oh, this just happened.
Really?
Oh, yeah, this just happened. He's fired. He is no longer the coach at Michigan. This just happened.
Michigan State? Mel Tucker?
No, Sharon Moore.
It's University of Michigan, right?
Yeah. Sharon Moore, I believe the woman's name. I can say it in a second. I have it in my notes. Paige Shiver, executive assistant. She also just got a 55% hike in her pay this year.
State run organization.
So
inappropriate.
Yeah, it's the University of Michigan. Michigan Wolverines.
Paige Shiver, executive assistant. Third degree home invasion, stalking, breaking and entering. He was released on bail. Damn.
So
that's a crash out.
That's a crash out.
That's a crash out.
That's a crash out.
So I'm not going to say you guys, because I'm not sure you guys would own the crash out, right? Have you guys ever witnessed a crash out?
I mean, the one that comes to mind, about. That's the biggest crash out I've ever seen.
No names. Go ahead.
I mean, your daughter was dating the son for a little bit.
Oh,
yes. that's a pretty big crash out.
I mean,
I think
he went from owning three.
That gives
no, but he didn't like, that's not a crash out because of her. He crashed out because he just was a degenerate and
but that's still a crash
got
out.
addicted to drugs and gambling and stole money and lost money. Like, I'm talking about.
I mean, but that's a crash out.
Fair.
Part of it was because of her, though. Part of the crash out, definitely, part of it's from her. Maybe not the main part.
So
It's kind of like in the reverse. Like he was not the one cheating, but or maybe he was, because when he goes down
he
to
was
Florida,
he was definitely cheating. Oh, yeah, it was definitely proof of cheating.
so there's that. But I think the beginning of the fall happened when the reverse happened, and she decided to get
So
back
instead of getting you know, we'll just tell the story. There was a gentleman that we all knew. Well, not all of us, two of us. He owned a couple of stores. I'm not going to mention names, and was together with this woman, who he got together after his divorce, and they were together for quite some time. He started abusing drugs and have a severe gambling addiction.
like hard drugs and like weird college drugs,
Whippets.
Whippets.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's coming back now. A lot of
that's
people.
wild
Because people can't afford the other stuff.
That
Yeah, man,
that doot rapper, 6'7",
No way.
Yeah, he was on air with this big helium bottle, like having an interview.
Nitrous oxide.
Yeah, like doing.
Yo,
right
these
there.
these dudes were buying nitrous oxide off of freaking Amazon.
Tanks, bro.
Tanks. Yo, you
Wow.
can get 100 hits off this tank. I was like, bro,
More than
That's
100
wild.
hits, but yeah.
whatever. They're like, if you buy 4, it's even cheaper.
they were buying the. Remember, I'm not sure if you ever took the class where you made like a wooden car,
Yeah.
and then you had the little nitrous tank. They were buying those little nitrous tanks and doing quick one hitters, but that was costly. And then they would have to like throw out the recycling, and the recycling was wild. So
Bins of fucking containers from that.
yeah,
Oh, God.
racing
Instead of
them.
buying like these tanks, like this freaking big.
No,
bro.
they actually had a huge tank, like
No
like
way.
yeah. From,
Like a medicine tank?
No,
like
like
an
a
oxygen tank?
like a friggin' I'm creating a whatchamacallit, one of those
like Paul Walker?
no, the not the clowns, but like clowns that put on like balloon animals.
Yeah,
One of those
no,
kinda
like a
tank.
full size fucking
Yeah.
They would carry around one, the big one that you wheel.
like 4.5 foot tall freaking giant tank.
What'd you say, Muhammad?
The ones that you wheel, they wheel around.
Yeah, huge one. A huge one.
Oh my God.
bro. That's wild.
That's
Had it
crazy.
behind the chair, like
No way. Oh my god. He had the like little thing over his face, like
I mean, I guess it could be worse. They could have been huffing.
I mean, that's before college. That's like shit you do in like high school or earlier.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no brain cells left.
Yeah.
Dude would like show up at poker night, like music blaring at like 9 p.m. in the neighborhood, and him just screaming out of the car, "Hey guys!" You're like, bro, chill out. He came in screeching into the freaking spot, like, bro.
Needed attention.
Wow,
I never
like,
saw
wow.
someone that needed attention more than him.
I met
Wow.
this guy for the
Needed
first
it.
time. The first thing I said to Ant was like, everybody is just what was the word I used? A character in his movie.
Yeah.
Everybody was just a character in his movie.
Yep.
That sums him up.
Yeah.
Crazy thing is, like, he still shows up at her apartment.
Ugh, it's wild.
Wow.
Crazy.
She lets him in.
I don't, no. But
That's crazy.
That's
That's
a
wild.
huge crash out. Like,
Yeah.
from something to nothing. I guess that sums it up. Yeah, there was the one crash out. This girl, she was older than me, by years. I'm not gonna mention how old I was because that could be incriminating. But yeah, she's the one that taught me things.
Oh,
And then like we were dating for a little while, and when she broke up with me, I went on a little, knocking on doors, showing up at the house. Like, yeah, it was bad.
it was your first heartbreak?
Oh, that was a rough one, dude.
I've
She
never done
straight fucking, yeah. She showed me the ways. She showed me the ways. She opened my eyes to different experiences that my little young heart was eagerly and happily ready to go. Yeah. Life goes on, as we say.
I have never
Yeah.
showed up at somebody's house. Like,
Oh, I was
never done that.
bad.
Never done that.
My phone number
So-
was blocked, and I was using other people's phones to call her.
Damn.
Yo, you're bugging.
I was
Yo.
16, bro.
Dude, you weren't supposed to give your age up.
Oh, too bad.
You're
Oh,
wild.
that's
dude.
it.
I'm
He's
not gonna mention any
incriminated
names. I'll tell you the
himself.
story.
I'm pretty sure in New Jersey that's
No, it's not
beyond the statute of limitations.
Yeah, it's beyond the statute of limitations. I'll tell you the guy's story. The story is
I don't-
like my neighbor.
I don't think.
Your neighbor.
My neighbor Tyron.
Wait,
was
it was a man?
Tyrone?
So
Tyrion?
I was out front. It was, I don't know, April, May-ish time frame. And it was a nice day, and I was twisting something up and getting my head right, and his cousin lived there too. You met Colossus.
Yeah.
So Colossus is out front. We're chilling. I'm getting ready to smoke. And Tyron comes around the corner. He's like, yeah. And like he was already lit, right? He was already lit. And he was like, yep, that's exactly why I came back here, because we were going to smoke. So he was down the street from my grandma's house, is the armory down the waterfront of Perth Amboy. And his girlfriend was 28 years old, was having her 10-year reunion, and was like, yo, get changed, and we're just going to go in. So I did what any 16-year-old would do, went inside, got changed into a nice little outfit. Colossus got changed, and we went to the armory. We walked and smoked back to the armory, got to the armory, and we were chilling. I immediately went up to the bar, got a drink, like just chilling, like I'm supposed to be there, and met something at the bar. We had dances, went home.
10-year reunion.
10-year reunion.
You're about 12 years too early.
12 years too early.
Damn.
Yeah, no wonder why she broke up with you.
Yeah. I mean, it's valid. I mean,
It's valid.
to this day, I don't honestly think she knew how old I was. I had a car at the time. I was living at my grandma's house, but like
Yeah, but people were living at the
private access, like, so I honestly don't think she knew how old I was. Plus, we
Wow.
met at the 10-year reunion, and yeah, we saw each other for up until like August on a consistent basis.
So was that like 2 months?
No, like 4, 5.
Yeah.
4 months?
April,
Wow.
May is when
And
the
that was to the
reunion
point
was.
you were knocking on her door?
Bro, she turned me the fuck out. You
Blah.
don't understand what I'm talking about.
Damn.
It was 28.
She turned you. That
it
doesn't
was
sound good.
It was 28-year-old experienced tiger versus a young lion. And she taught me things in the bedroom that I still use to today.
Oh my god, bro.
Wow, good for you.
That's
It
wild.
was a
Yeah.
time. It was a
That's
time.
wild.
But yes, I was in my feels and emotions, and
Dang, bro.
yeah. What a time to be alive. So
It
that was
happens.
mine,
Shit
and
happens.
then one of my exes broke my window. So that was a crash out. Those are the two
Yo.
crash outs I saw.
What about old girl and Garrett? Remember Garrett? Mazio?
Oh,
Yeah.
old girl. Which one are you talking about?
And
I don't know this story.
You were there.
Wait, what?
You were there.
Where?
At my house. Remember Maria?
No.
You don't remember Maria? She was with the Zio and Missy all the time.
Well, we got to stop naming.
Yo, they're not listening to this crap. It don't matter. So
All of us have ties to these people still today.
oh well. I mean, I don't talk to Maria Zio
Doesn't
or
matter.
Missy. So old girl was
we need to add beeps here, please.
was dating Garrett.
Timestamp.
Come on, just say G.
Was G. All right, G.
Wait, Muhammad, you know G, right?
Yeah.
That was his grade.
Yeah.
They were in the same grade.
But I don't know.
No.
Wait, hold on. Go ahead. Tell me the story.
And so M and G were dating, but M had another thing going on from somewhere else. And G was at my house ready to fight this dude because he was on his way to my house.
Oh, I wasn't there for this.
Oh, dude.
I was not there for this.
Oh, my God. But they didn't end up fighting. They ended up both, like, talking it out. Like, yo, I didn't know.
She was not going to fight anybody.
No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. It was the funniest thing. I was like, what are you talking about, bro? You ain't fighting nobody.
The last possible thing to have would be him fighting anybody.
I would have loved to see that. I would have loved to see that.
Yo, but he laid it all out about M, bro. Laid it all out. It was hilarious. But yeah, that was a pretty funny crash out.
That's like some shit you hear the other way around, where like the girls do that shit about a guy that's cheating on that. Like two girls do that shit.
Yeah.
But you can't blame the guy really. Like when
Yeah.
it comes down to it, it's 100%. I mean, it's 100%
We have a little
on the
more
girl.
sense, I guess. And, I mean, but like, I mean, in this situation, I could see if it was like, if it was like two girls or two guys from like the same like town, right? You'd be like, that's my girl, right? Like,
Yeah.
but like this dude was from like, I don't know, Piscataway or something.
Yeah, 2 towns over, next town over.
Yeah, so what about you, Muhammad?
The closest thing I got to that is one of my exes at the time. So here's a big red flag. That's something you need to be aware of. Word of advice to anybody out there. If your partner, girlfriend, whatever, still has close ties or a friendly relationship as far as texting or whatever with their ex, that is a huge red flag, right? Because that just means that person is, a message away from making a bad decision. So the story goes, this person was suicidal, and had a mental break
knife?
or what?
Had a butter knife?
No, I think this guy actually has issues. Like
Got it.
He actually has issues. But anyway, so like a situation happened, and in like the reaction from that person was to go to their house, and then them tell me like not really say that was happening. Say, oh, they had to stop by, something happened, blah 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 blah, and then like went silent for most of the night. So I'm like, what the fuck? No responses, crickets. I'm like, I'm like, hey, what's going on? Like, this is kind of fucked up. Yada, yada, yada. So then I can't sleep, obviously, because at that point I'm over here playing a million scenarios through my head. And I'm like, well, so what I did, what any normal person would do, I got up, I walked outside, I walked to the other side of town, I walked by their house, I saw the person's car still there. I decided to walk 5 miles to a Dunkin' Donuts 5 towns away. And then, I had to walk it off, I didn't knock on the door. I didn't blow up the phone. I didn't do anything like that. I saw what I needed to see. And then I was like, all right, fuck you. We're done. That's it. Game over. But I admittedly did walk all the way to the Dunkin' Donuts in Bound Brook. The one
Jesus.
all the way down on Main Street, the one by Rosino's. Do you remember Rosino's? Or by the buy right, past that buy right, by where where that shop right is when you almost getting into Bridgewater.
It's by the almost near the car wash.
Yeah, it deep, right? At least 5
That's what
miles.
she said.
And then my sister ended up picking me up.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds about right.
So you know, and then
we know
obviously-
somebody too in Denellen that tried to burn down a house.
Fuck. Hardy. Hardy.
Yeah, we know some people who had some major crash outs. Come to think of it, I didn't even think about this until now.
Who?
He's gonna get the name, but yeah, apparently like they were going through it.
Harshaney.
Who?
Wait, I'm not supposed to say the name. Actually, it's in public knowledge. It's on the
knowledge.
internet.
Who is it?
Owen Harshaney. Apparently, it says the court reverses Denellen man's conviction of setting ex-girlfriend's Greenbrook house on fire. As of 2018, apparently they reversed the conviction somehow. I'm not 100% sure. A state appellate court
Money
has
and being
overturned.
white is how.
Anyway, it says a state appellate
long
court has
ago was that,
overturned the
though?
conviction of a Denellen man who was found guilty of arson in connection with the fire set at his former girlfriend's home. Had been found guilty in November of 2015 of setting fire to the home in Brandywine Rise in March 2013. He was sentenced by a superior court judge 5 years in state prison. He is since paroled. Is still ordered to not have any contact with the victim's family. So probably, I guess some way to get that reversed. I don't know how, whatever the case may be. But yeah, he allegedly, or as it says, found guilty of arson, burnt down or lit fire to his ex-girlfriend's house or his girlfriend's house at the time, with the goal of getting her back and doing bad things. So that's a crash out of crash outs. Like that's next level crash out.
Yeah.
Like,
Going to prison.
yeah, that's bad. Yeah.
2015. When did you
I haven't
guys know
done
this
anything.
guy?
I haven't done anything like that. Thankfully,
We knew
I've had my
he's
car
from
egged.
Denellen. We if
know.
you see the picture, you'll know it.
Okay.
Yeah, he was younger. I think he was a grade or two
I
younger
think it's
than
Justin,
me.
maybe.
Huh?
Justin's grade.
Maybe.
Missy's brother.
Younger grade
Maybe.
than us?
Yeah, younger grade than you, I believe.
Maybe.
But
I'm sending a picture to the group chat so you can see it. Because I don't want to throw off the stream by sharing my screen like the last time. What happened?
yeah. So
Crash outs, crazy.
crash outs, bro. That's what I'm trying.
There was
to help
another
Lloyd
one.
with. Look,
This one was not like this one was a attention crash out, right? Like I was at 8 on the break and we were outside and it was like 5 or 6 of us and there was one kid that was just talking so much shit. He was just like, I don't know if he had some kind of issues, but like he just was saying the craziest out of pocket shit to me. And then like I got to a point where I was like, all right, dude, like, what do you want to fight? Like, what's going on? Like, are we going to fight or what? And then he goes and like, you would think in a fight, the person's going to swing on you or something like that. No, instead he's like, starts going crazy, starts punching himself in the head, then runs over, starts punching the fire hydrant and the parking meter. Sorry, the parking meter, not the fire hydrant. Then starts punching the wall. And I'm like, dude, I'm standing right here. Like, are you good? And then like, half an hour later, tires himself out and then apologizes. And then like wanted to be my friend. And I was like, yeah, you're too unstable for me, buddy. Like that's a range of emotions that I'm not prepared to deal with or handle
Oh my God.
at this point in my life. So needless to say, I don't think I've seen that guy again since then. So hopefully he's still alive.
What's his name?
It was a very weird situation because it's like, he's talking all this shit. He's like, I'm gonna fuck you up, this, that, and the other. And I'm like, dude, I'm right. Like, all right, hit me then. Do something. Like, because I was always told not to throw the first punch unless it's like I'm cornered or there's some kind of situation where like your only choice is to throw the first punch because you need to get the fuck out of it or you need to like figure something out. But in that situation, we're outside on the sidewalk. I got plenty of space. You know, there's no one like I got to be concerned about around me. And he's just
Who
standing
was
there,
it?
just like going crazy.
Who was it?
I don't remember his name. I just blanked it out of my memory. It was like a short kid. It was a short little kid. It was like I think it was with like Justin Krieger and them, but it wasn't one of their. It wasn't like a kid that they always hung out with. It was like a random kid, like a stray that was at the arcade sometimes.
Because
I don't think it was from.
There was that skateboarder kid, TJ. But he passed.
No, not TJ. I know TJ. Not him.
But he
no, this kid was a Spanish kid.
Because TJ wouldn't be. He wasn't the like ish starter. Like he was a laid back dude.
Yeah, he was a drug. Yeah, I mean, I remember doing like dumb car shit with TJ.
Yeah. There was another
that's
one.
Crash Outs.
There was another one I just thought of.
I think we could probably go on forever with it. Like, it's just the more you start thinking about it, the more they pop up.
Dude, it was, man, it's crazy because like you're at that age. Well, for me, this is when that happened. It's at an age where like hormones are just going crazy anyway. So like mixed with a tiger. Good old times, man. Good old times. Oh, yeah, this is the one I was talking about. I'm still upset to this day, bro. The cell phone store next to 8 on the break.
Mm-hmm.
There was a chick that used to work there, and I was kicking it with her, and fucking Buck, bro, was cock blocking, getting me hot. So then I started making jokes, bro.
Did he end up with her?
No.
That's not the one we're talking about? It's not the side cut girl?
No.
You know who I'm talking about.
Wait, what? You're talking about Steph?
Yeah.
That's Trig.
Oh, damn it. Fuck, I keep confusing them. I don't know why.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
say it.
That's
Don't fucking say it. Don't you
Big
dare.
Moms.
Don't you dare.
Yeah, Steph was a baby mom.
Dude, I don't know why. Like, I keep confusing Buck and Trick. Like, I don't know why.
Bro, Steph's younger sister was a problem. Steph's younger sister was a problem. Got Mata's brother deported.
Ouch.
Like cold
Not to laugh
ice
at
or
that.
like
No, like he and her were in a relationship and she was like 13 and he was not of age. And they were in it like, yeah. And,
dang.
but then she started to trick. There was that chick from Plainfield, Allie, and then they used to go to all the little I was gonna use a Spanish derogatory. I could say it, but all the little Spanish spots with the straight immigrants and used to dance for dollars in private little sessions. And she was under 18. Like she used to trick off crazy time. But yeah, no, the chick that used to work at the cell phone spot was, I forget her name. She was from Piscataway. Oh my God, she was beautiful. And I used to go over there all the time, and you know, Buck used to be everywhere and used to want to follow people. And I grabbed dinner. I grabbed her dinner, eating at the cell phone spot, talking, and Buck's there trying to talk about the little pocket rockets that they have, and he's gonna buy one. You know, the little bikes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. And he was just talking, and I try to give him the sign like, "Yo, you gotta leave now, bro." And
Get
like
out.
he wouldn't get it, and then like he just started like, I guess he was trying to mac, and it really wasn't working. Like I'm like, bro. So then I started making jokes. He was wearing. Remember how they had the long, oversized tees, but like super long. Like I was calling it a bata that my grandma would wear for bed. Like, and he was getting hot, and then like he said, That's it, yo. Let me 212 with you. And he brought me outside. And he started talking crazy like he would F me up. And I was like, I'm not going to do much talking. We could just go in the back of Scotty's and get this done. So we walked into the back of Scotty's. And the whole time we were walking there, he was just calling people to come pretty much save him. And we get to the backyard, and I'm in the backyard. He's in the front yard. And he's just calling. And Forrest was there because I was just like, yo, Forrest, stay here. I think I'm good, but call Ghost, if anything. I don't want to call anyone. I don't need any attention. And he's like, I got you. And I stood in the backyard for a minute. I smoked the whole cig. Nothing. So I walked up front, and I just looked at him. I was like, yo, I just started calling him a bitch, all sorts of names. I don't got time for you. And I just started smacking the shit out of him. All the way down Washington Avenue. Like, literally just started smacking the shit out of him. I was like, you're going to fight me? And I just smacked him. And I smacked him again. Smacked him again.
You smacked some sense into him.
He got me hot. And then by the time I got back to the cell phone store, it was closed, bro. Fucking hot, bro.
What, she didn't work the next day?
I don't know why we stopped talking, but I should have sealed the deal. I was going to seal the deal that day. Fucked it up, bro.
Brought her the food and everything.
I should have crashed out over that. But, all right. Let's get back to it.
More things in life to crash out on than that.
Speaking of crashing out, Jake Paul. Jake Paul. Listen, that night of fights was a decent night of fights.
Crash out.
You had Tyrone
Anderson
Woodley
Silva.
fighting. Huh?
Said Anderson Silva.
Bro. Anderson Silva made Tyrone Woodley do the stanky leg. For real. His left leg just started going crazy and then couldn't get back up. He was done. Like, he got back up and the ref was like, nah, you're good. Then Bumgardner fight was good. She fought Layla, I forget her last name. Bumgardner beat her up pretty much the whole fight. It was a one-sided fight the whole fight. But I mean, overall, it was a pretty good night of fights.
Layla Bodine.
Yeah, Layla Bodine.
Boudouin? Boudin? I don't know.
Up until the Jake Paul fight. Now listen, I made a little money off this fight, so I don't care. I took the over 2.5 rounds, which I got scared, real scared, because I forgot how big Anthony Joshua was. Anthony Joshua is a big boy, and he hasn't stopped hitting the gym. That man is solid.
He's a big dude.
Pause. But Jake Paul literally was like 40 pounds less than him. I don't know what. I think he's a cruiserweight, and I want to say Anthony Joshua was a light heavyweight. I could be mistaken on the two, but I believe that to be the case.
I'll tell you right now.
So, Anthony Joshua,
Jake Paul, cruiserweight. Anthony Joshua, heavyweight.
Yeah. So, I mean, he looked like Little Mac. That's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
He looked like Little Mac versus Mike Tyson. He ran around the ring a lot and was trying to throw shots. Anthony Joshua, for the first 2 rounds, didn't really throw punches and then started hitting him. And then broke his jaw.
Literally broke his jaw.
Bro.
In 2 places.
Do me a favor. Just Google Jake Paul if you haven't seen the pictures.
It's
and
bad.
then you could understand.
It looks like he got a plum infused into his face, or like a is bad.
Bro, he looks like he has elephantitis on his cheek. His jaw. He's gonna be sipping his meals through a straw. It's
His
wired
teeth
shut.
are smashed in.
It's his jaw is wired shut.
Jesus.
You see how fat that one side of his face is?
Yeah.
So I gave it up to him because you get into the ring, you throw punches. It really wasn't a great fight. He probably shouldn't have taken this fight. Probably should have taken a different fight. But I give it up to him. It did look like, however, that Anthony Joshua was letting him stay in there for a couple of rounds. I'm glad that he did personally, so that because I cashed in.
He even called it out. He called it out. He said he didn't want it to end quick. He wanted to make him suffer.
Yeah, but he really wasn't hitting him to make him suffer. You know what I mean? There were times
I think
that
there
he
might have
coulda
been a
hit him.
clause. There might have been a clause in the agreement that it couldn't be done in the first 2 rounds.
No, it wasn't an expedition. This was a real fight.
Oh, well, that doesn't mean shit.
It does mean shit when the FBI is looking at and scrutinizing all gambling. This is a legal fight.
Okay.
So,
Sanctioned by the Las Vegas.
yeah. So,
It's like, why would Anthony Joshua even
boxing
take that?
or
It has to be. How would it be? How is it a real fight if it's different weight classes and all that shit?
I don't know.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
I mean, all that kind of stuff gets negotiated in an agreement. But, like, you know, weight of the gloves and, you know, weight limits and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But, I mean, bro, even though there's that weight difference, like, still, like, if he broke Jake Paul's jaw, he could break anybody's jaw. Like, doesn't matter how heavy you are, how big you are,
It's 25 pounds of pressure.
your jaw's going to get broken.
Dude, especially
25
he wasn't even protecting himself. Like his hand was down here when he got hit. He was like this when he got hit. Like, I'm not saying I would have
you
done
saw
better.
Spit fly. You definitely saw sweat and spit fly.
Yeah, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I would have done better in that situation or that I would have even lasted in that situation. But like, the idea is you're supposed to cover, you know.
Yeah, if you can't keep your hands up after a couple rounds, you ain't a good fighter. You ain't fighting.
Is that like first time you got a real fight?
I mean, Tommy Fury was a real boxer, and he didn't beat Tommy Fury, so.
I mean, yeah, you're right. The 2 fights against real boxers, he's lost. When he fights against washed up people or
Mike Tyson was a real fighter.
oh my god, dude, no, stop. That was like
That was the worst fight I ever seen in my life. But all the fights leading up to that fight was well worth it. Well worth it. It's good fights.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it was a free Netflix event. Netflix is putting on great live events. I can't say anything bad
Was
about
it
it.
smoother than the previous events?
We didn't have a problem with the
We had some problems.
I guess.
That's
I didn't have a problem. I saw it, watched it. It was good. And then
Apparently-
Andrew Tate fought.
oh well, yeah, he got beat too.
Yeah,
Who beat him?
I don't. It's Misfits boxing. It's like
Chase Demore.
yeah. So
Oh, what is it, like Legends boxing? Like,
it's a boxing promotion called Misfits. It's like Andrew Tate owns it.
oh,
So he got in the ring, and I didn't see the fight, but apparently for the first round or two, he looked good, and then Moore put like pressure on him, made him move.
Some
a
of the
little
stuff
bit,
looked like
started
he couldn't
getting-
even throw a
What?
punch. Like I said, sorry, there's a little delay, so I didn't hear like when you were starting, but like as it got later on, it looked like he didn't even know how to fucking throw a punch. Like he was like, some of the punches looked
He was
so, it was just like,
yeah, he was gassed.
I'm
He
not a
couldn't
striker
move.
by any means, but you know,
dang.
it was literally like, he just like,
Didn't look good. Didn't look good. I didn't watch the whole fight. I saw clips, and I was like, I'm glad I didn't watch this fight. So, I mean, I was glad that I watched the Jake Paul fight just because of the profits I won. But that fight was also bad. Now, that fight card was worth watching. From what I heard, Misfits was So,
Plus, you had to pay to watch it on Rumble.
yeah, well, yeah, that's why I didn't partake. We're like fight it out. There's no UFC events until I think January 24th. I think.
Way.
Speaking of which,
No
Paramount,
way.
right? Paramount's gonna be
Paramount.
So, did you guys hear about the move that Paramount pulled to break up the Netflix purchase of
Warner Brothers?
Yeah, so Paramount came in after the fact with a $110 billion offer, forcing the basically forcing the board of Warner Brother to review, and they basically have to do what's right for shareholders. So even if the other deal is set to be done or whatever, since they came in with that after the fact, it breaks up the Netflix deal.
How does that work though? If there is a contractual agreement, can't Netflix then sue?
There's always an out clause.
I don't think so, because it wasn't completed. Let me see what the Paramount amended superior. Paramount amended superior.
Wait, Paramount tried to buy out who?
Warner. So
Warner
Netflix
Brothers
was buying Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers Discovery, and they. Go ahead.
And had like this huge plan for an expansion, building. I think they were planning on building a movie set in Jersey, actually.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah. I'm not sure if that's going to throw a wrench in it or if it's still going to
I think that's
underway.
regardless.
But like that was part of like another reason why the Warner Brothers expansion was going to be beneficial for them.
Right.
So
Netflix was going to buy Warner Brothers Discovery.
And then Paramount
And then Paramount was like, I'm going to bid higher to scuttle the deal. Now, if that was their plan, that's illegal. But, that does happen. That's like Spirit Airlines.
Yeah.
They were like
Weren't they buying Frontier?
Frontier was going to buy Spirit Airlines. And then that merger would have been huge because they would have been the only two like economy whatevers, right? But then Southwest was like, oh, well, we'll outbid Frontier. And so they outbid Frontier, but then the deal fell through. Because they knew that the FCC or whatever, the FEC, whatever it is, SEC would not approve the merger of Spirit and
Frontier.
Southwest. So they were like, sure, we'll put in for it, so that way they don't merge. But then we know it's gonna get blocked if we go in. So that deal got scuttled. Nobody can, now Spirit Airlines is gonna go under, and they're trying to get saved. So by Frontier, but Frontier put in an offer, but significantly lower than the previous offer.
So
and Spirit's like, well, we can't do that.
Is the Paramount deal with Warner Brothers completed, or can Netflix go back and?
No. The way it looks right now is the board apparently has. They say that the Netflix deal is better. But what Paramount is doing is it's appealing to shareholders, and shareholders then put pressure on the board based on saying that since the offer that Paramount is submitting or has submitted is more beneficial for the shareholders based on the total cash value of the deal, they can basically push back on the deal completing with Netflix.
What did Netflix offer?
72 billion equity value, 82.7 billion total with a mix of cash and stock. Whereas the offer from the offer from Warner Brothers.
No, Paramount.
Wait, no, Paramount. Sorry, the offer from Paramount is $30 per share, and valued at 108.4 billion, and it's basically Larry Ellison is providing a personal irrevocable guarantee for 40.4 billion of the equity. So,
which there's comments on that whole conversation too.
I don't want to talk about it because this guy, this is.
What?
Larry Ellison is the owner of Oracle, right? And they were trying to say that this is like for his kids want to influence this. But there's a big issue, right? The big issue with this whole conversation is the fact that Oracle got big by collecting data and collecting and connecting data, right? And also wants, what did he say about defense?
Who, or Larry Ellison?
Yeah, something about like using AI or something like that. Anyway, regardless of the fact,
threat to media. Wait, no.
if
40 billion to Hape Sun. Okay, so he said it's a threat to media and democracy.
Hold on. I'll get what I'm going to say in a minute, but that means you need to talk. And not shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth, little man. Paramount.
So
committed.
Larry Ellison has all this information that he's collecting data, correct? That's Oracle. Oracle's data hub connects all this data, has all this data, can use it in any sort of fashion that he wants. Now, then you also are going to grab Paramount, where then you get to control a narrative, control the noise, control the media. And if we know what buttons to push because we have all this collected data, then we know what to push in regards to algorithms and what needs to be in front of your face for whatever mission wants to be accomplished.
Oh, you forgot two major pieces.
Go ahead.
Palantir and TikTok.
Oh, yeah. He's the front runner to also own TikTok, and he owned Palantir.
Ooh, yeah.
So when you combine all of those things together, you have the analytics and the, I guess, infrastructure back-end systems from Palantir, which they've already created. There's some system like, it's basically the best thing to compare it to is kind of like Minority Report type level correlation software using the big data of Palantir along with the big data of Oracle. You combine those two things. Then you have TikTok, where you modify the algorithm to reflect what you would like it to reflect. And then you basically own a media network. And at that point, you funnel just everything across all the different platforms. You get all the analytics on the people to then be able to influence what you present to said people based on the data analytics you have from the other sources. And, then it's like they're looking at, because Palantir is also big on the AI stuff. It's going to get to a point where like they just generate AI content.
I think about Paramount owns, CBS, and Warner Brother owns CNN.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Jeez.
we're getting into a
Will they even,
space.
will even let that merger happen? Them being so big?
I mean, yeah, because there's still enough quote unquote.
Market competition or whatever?
Yeah,
Well, that was the big thing when Netflix was going to acquire Warner Brothers, that people were saying that it's a monopoly, and I don't see how that's a monopoly, and this wouldn't be a monopoly. So my issue that we're having is,
Remember I said something about this? How, they're going to buy up all this stuff and,
Bring
it's
them
all
back
gonna
under
become
one
like
umbrella
one
again.
channel, and then, we have all of these streaming services right now. And, it's going to be like back in the cable days.
I don't think it'll get to that point. I think
It'll be different, but it'll be same.
same but different.
But still same.
I we're getting to this place where even when things are, I didn't think I was a conspiracy theorist. I really didn't. I enjoy conspiracy theory. I thought it was fun. But now things that are in the news don't make sense, and then just further the point of who's writing the story.
Nothing is as it seems.
Occam's razor is a fallacy.
Got it. Cool. I feel like it's just Schrodinger's cat. The cat's neither dead nor alive, but I always want to check to see if the cat is dead. And
Exists in a state of both.
like I get information, and like this ties into the MIT thing, right? Like, and I keep saying MIT, but Brown.
MIT was what Trump said about the about his.
Yeah, there was an MIT professor that got
Killed, right?
killed days after the guy killed himself, but somehow got killed by the guy. I don't know.
Didn't he separately go to the guy's place and kill him?
Yeah. But days after he committed suicide.
Professor Nuno FG.
I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't
Lurie
make any sense.
Huh?
Keep going.
was killed in his home. He was a leading scientist of plasma physics and fusion research. And apparently he was making great headway. Now, this would combat against a lot of what we have going on in the world, like in regards to fossil fuels. So there's motive, right, for someone to want to kill him. But
How about this? You ready? So just to piggyback off of that, there's a certain person with the initials DJT whose parent company, the parent company of his social media network, just announced a bid or a purchase of a nuclear fusion company.
who?
Donald J. Trump, Truth Social. So Trump Media to merge with fusion startup TAE Technologies in $6 billion deal. They're pivoting to nuclear
TAE
fusion.
Technology is a Russian-based company that has been around for a couple of years and worth $8 billion.
Something.
I don't know why I know this, and I don't know why I was able to pull that stat so fast, but that's fun. Research is going to show us. I believe it's a Russian-based company, has under 200 employees. I think it's 50 employees, and evaluated at $8 billion.
Yeah,
Is that right?
that's about right.
That's
That's what I read earlier. Yeah.
So how does this all tie in?
Very good question. How does it all tie in? What do you think? MK Ultra? Brown University?
If that shooter is the real shooter, let's just go off of that. If that shooter is the real shooter, I don't think there is a valid reason for it. Like, this guy, identified as Claudio Manuel Neves Valenti, 48, a Portuguese national and a former physics graduate student at Brown who attended briefly in the early 2000s, took his own life in a storage unit. Ballistic evidence and other forensics links connects him to both Brown and MIT shootings. What happens here is that how do all these stories get tied up in a nice little bow?
So people don't ask questions.
Siri went crazy.
Yo.
Yo. All jokes aside, the craziest thing happened to me the other day.
No way.
I swear
Tell
to
us.
God.
What happened?
So, I was at a dinner, the holiday party. I met this girl named Brooke in the office one day. She was a little bit younger, was talking to a coworker named, doesn't matter. He was talking about a present that he was going to get this new girlfriend that he just started seeing. They just started dating in the beginning of December, and he's younger. He's in his 20s, and was going to give her a blender. And I was just like, that's probably not a good idea.
Is it a Vitamix?
No, not a Vitamix.
If it was a Vitamix, that might not be a bad idea.
A Vitamix would not be a bad idea, but like this was not that. This
Was it just like a South
Hamilton
what is
Bay
it?
or whatever that
Hampton
is.
Bay blender?
Hampton Bay. So I asked another coworker that happens to be a woman, and she came over, and she goes, "I'm probably not the best person to tell you this because I gave my boyfriend at the time keys 3 weeks after knowing him," like something like that, right? So I call Brooke over, and we start talking, and she is talking about how she has a weird sense of humor. So then we start going into this dark humor thing, and I was like, we should exchange Instagrams. So I go to pull up Instagram and go to type in her name, and her mom comes up, which is a completely different name than hers. Same last name, but her mom has a weird way of spelling her name, and it's definitely nowhere near the girl that I work with. And she was like, "How do you know my mom?" I was like, "I don't know who that is. I have no idea what that is on my phone. Like, I have no idea who that is, why that is there at all." I basically looked at her. I was like, "I don't want an iPhone anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore.
Jesus.
I want off this ride."
Oh my God.
But
Next stop, I'm getting off.
it's just, it's like we are watching in real world something that is scripted.
Truman
in
Show.
a show.
Truman Show.
I didn't watch House of Cards. I heard House of Cards was actually really good. I should go watch it. I probably will watch it.
I thought it was really good.
I thought it was really good too.
I have a problem now because I really do want to watch it, but apparently Kevin Spacey's not a great guy. So
Whatever.
Apparently not.
What does it matter?
Yeah, what does it matter?
What does it matter? You're
I mean,
not
it doesn't-
like, oh,
It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. He was touching boys' buttholes. So, like,
He's not the first or the last. It's been going on for a long time. It's probably going to keep going on for a long time. Hollywood has a way of doing that kind of shit.
yo, who is that woman, Michelle LeMay?
Let me find out.
Bro, this woman, I don't know. Like, I saw something about her, and she looks scary. And she's supposed to be like some
Nonprofit founder, fitness and
fashion
wellness.
designer.
I don't know that name.
And like,
I don't know that name.
she looks really scary. Like, she looks like a witch. I kid you not. Like, if you look up pictures of her, she looks like a witch.
What's her name?
Michelle, and then last name is Lamy, I want to say.
Yeah, Michele. Designer for Rick Owens. Or designer, collaborator of designer Rick Owens.
Bro. It's going to give me nightmares, bro.
Dude, like this, like, she's scary looking.
Is she a demon?
I mean, I think she's doing that on purpose in this picture.
Bro.
Oh, God.
She went over, what'd you say, Mohammed?
I said, oh, God. What's on her forehead?
Oh, my God.
Her hands are like painted
No, that's what
black.
she looks like.
She likes henna, so that's henna.
On her hands?
Yeah,
French fashion designer.
that's henna.
It doesn't look like henna. It just looks like black.
Nah, it's not. It's like a tint. It's a tint of red. Like it's a tint of red. Could also be tattoos though, but it looks to me like henna because I know that they do that. Well, at least I know. Oh no, it looks like they're tattoos. She has fingers tattooed on her fingers.
That's wild.
Yeah, she has fingers tattooed on the bottom half of her finger. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just terrifying.
Yeah, and listen, I don't know who she is. She could be the nicest person in the world. She just looks very scary. And she was around a bunch of, like, elites, per se. And I was like, could this be witchcraft? I'm just kidding.
You would
Could this be
know.
witchcraft? Jesus.
I'll tell you one thing. If things start floating, I'm out.
If things start floating, I'm out.
It's beyond your scope of capabilities.
Oh my God.
Not sticking around. Go figure it out. I'm not going to help you. I'll tell you that.
Jesus.
There's a shooting, I'm there, I'm helping. There's people fighting, I'm there helping. There's people screaming, I'm there helping. People floating, I'm out. I think that's a fair line. I think that's a fair line.
Sounds good to me.
100%.
Sounds good to me.
What'd you say?
I said 100%. That's definitely a fair line. I mean, that's a fair assessment.
The new way that we have this audio set up, though, when we're talking at the same time, I can't hear him. His mic completely cuts out.
When?
Like, if we're talking at the same time, or you're talking and he's talking, like,
Yeah, but his is delayed.
No, I'm telling you, it goes silent. Like, there is, if we're talking and he's talking, there is no audio. Now, I'm not certain that it's happening. Like, it's probably not happening on the recording. I can listen to the recording. I don't hear it on the recording, but I'm letting you know what I'm seeing because I stopped talking because I see him talking.
Yeah.
But there's no audio. So, no, shut up. I know what you're doing. It's funny the other day, right? Yeah, what are we talking about? That was a good one. The other day we were driving, Lily and I, and her friend is in the back, and I told Lily, I was like, let's make up a language and just pretend. So we start just like she responded, and like we just went back and forth like that, and then like all I heard after like a minute was like, "Am I having a stroke?" Like, but back to conspiracy theory central. I don't know. For me, it's like I've got to this point where I don't believe the news that is coming in from the left. I don't believe the news that's coming in from the right. I used to try to take a little bit from this side and a little bit from this side and like find that happy medium and come to like my own terms and be okay with that. But now it's just like one thing after another doesn't like things just don't. You have Luigi Mangione. You have Charlie Kirk's death. You have the guy who tried to assassinate Trump. You have the other guy that tried to assassinate Trump that didn't get a shot off, was just parked up at his golf course. You have this situation here where you have a guy that doesn't seem at all to have any sort of connections other than they went to school 20 years ago, held a grudge for that long, and then wanted to come
But like
back.
it was such a short period too. Like he wasn't there for a long time either. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. It doesn't add up.
So you have these stories, and then that's just like, oh, but he's dead. Don't worry about it. Epstein, oh, there's no files. He's dead. Don't worry about it. Like, it's just,
Kosh Patel said there's no file.
yeah. There's a lot of pictures coming out, though.
Yeah.
A lot of pictures coming out.
Except for the one that was removed that had a certain person in it.
Wait, what?
What person?
The man in charge.
Whoa. Oh yeah, the algorithm's not picking this one up.
I didn't say.
I don't know who you're talking about. You want to text the chat?
The person
Orange
in
man
charge.
Huh?
He said
Orange
the
man
person in
bad.
charge.
What?
Orange man bad.
Orange man bad.
Trump?
Yeah.
What picture got taken out from Trump?
Can you find it? No, it's taken down.
Hold on. There was like a number. There's a number of photos, and then there's a sequence, and then there's one removed from it. So like the order of the numbers has one number missing now.
It's like 35, 36, 38.
Pretty much. I think it was except it was like 60 something,
Whatever, yeah.
and not 69 because that would be funny.
Was it 6'7"?
Stop.
6'7".
But
All right, so here we go. Photos inclusion. Among thousands of files DOJ posted as part of the Epstein File Transparency Act disclosure, a photo showing Trump alongside Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, and others inside an open desk drawer. Within about a day, at least 16 files, including that image, were taken down from the DOJ's online repository without public explanation. The removal sparked political controversy and criticism from lawmakers on both sides who questioned whether the files were being withheld for political reasons. Okay, and then it says, after the review, the Justice Department restored the photo, saying it did not depict any identified victims and was taken down only for victim protection review, not for political purposes. I don't know if that's really true or not.
Yeah,
I got to double check it.
But
Really?
but it's there. So like at the end of the day, that picture was probably being used multiple times.
Oh, come on. You got to be able to find it on like CNN or...
No,
It's not anything. It's not like a bad picture. It's him.
Yeah. It's just him posing with them.
It's him with them, but it's inside of a drawer or whatever. Also, there's some weird shit about how like someone did some digging, quote unquote. This is all alleged. Take it face value, grain of salt, whatever you want to call it. But it's like there's a video or a picture in there of Michael Jackson with Epstein, and then there's kids in the picture, but those kids are his own kids. It was when they were viewing houses out in that area, and Epstein was tied to real estate, and they were going through and checking out the house. So then he met him there and took a picture with him. It's just like crooked type shit that it makes you question, like what you were saying before, like what is like what is what anymore? And if that's the case, it's like what kind of manipulation is being done to influence people's thoughts? Like, I got another one for you. This one's a little bit more questionable or controversial, but you guys know about Rosa Parks, right?
She sat at the front of the bus, and then
Yeah. Do you know the real backstory behind it?
no.
So the real backstory behind it was that was all a planned stunt that was
I watched
coordinated.
Boondocks. Didn't they have an episode on that?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our racial expert.
A resident racial expert.
All right, this is a planned stunt. Yeah, I mean, I thought that was the okay.
Yeah, but it wasn't like it was. So it wasn't like she just did that to like bring awareness to it. It was they planned the fact that her doing that was a big enough thing that they could use it to influence people because of the emotional charge nature of the footage and everything. So it was basically a staged thing to have her do that. And it was funded by the NAACP, which was in turn funded by a certain group of people. Which was here, and here's the kicker. This was publicly disclosed by one Ben Shapiro, who publicly stated exactly what I just said. He publicly stated that on interview that it was by their doing from that planning that happened, and it wasn't that it wasn't like it was an actual organic incident that happened because she was trying to stand up for the rights as they portray that to be. The story that everybody learned was that she did that in defiance. It's bullshit. She did it because they paid for her to do it, and there was backing to get a story out that was going to benefit, the movement.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah. It just the idea, the point of that is it's
I don't know. Does that really take away from her status though? Like as a
It does, because it points to the fact that everything that we're seeing is manufactured manipulation. It's not like reality.
Yeah, but how do we know she didn't get money on the back end because she did it? Like, how did Ben figure out? No, she was paid by them to do this. How do we know it wasn't just like this happened to her, and then these organizations got together and was like, we want to tell your story. We'll pay you for it as compensation because of what you went through. You know what I mean? You'd be like, oh, look, she got this payment after the fact, blah, blah, by the NAACP, and they got money through blah, blah, right? And it's like, okay, well, what if they just like heard the story, they ran with it, and they were like, we want your story, and then, we're like, we will compensate you for that because, of course, you went through something terrible. You know what I mean?
Because here's the breakdown of what he said, right? So that basically Ben Shapiro repeatedly discussed the story of Rosa Parks and the Montgomery bus boycott. He argued that the legal action associated with the Montgomery bus boycott, particularly the bus desegregation lawsuit, was planned in advance by civil rights organizations like the NAACP as a part of a strategic legal campaign against segregation. And basically, it affects a historical analysis that the lawsuit wasn't an entirely spontaneous grassroots event, but part of a broader coordinated effort. So, like, the idea was that it was claimed to be a grassroots movement, and like she just went and did that, but it was proven that it's actually part of a planned, campaign essentially for that whole situation.
Okay.
And when you're getting paid for something, it's sort of
Well, it's different than, standing up for the rights, right?
correct. Interesting.
But the bigger point of that, which I'm surprised this isn't actually mentioning here, is he takes credit for that as saying that it was the Jews that created the occasion for that to happen because of their backing of the NAACP. So that was the bigger takeaway. I'm not saying that's the case, but that was what he said. If we could find the clip, we can share the link to the clip.
Of course,
But
Ben Shapiro.
That's his words.
That's funny.
What's up with him
Yeah.
and Candace Owens?
Bro, I
Candace
don't
Owens
give a
worked
shit
for him,
about
doesn't
either
he?
one of them.
No.
Candace
they haven't.
Owens is like, I'd almost feel like she's like, what is it called? Paid opposition or like planted opposition. Like she's just like the stories that she's doing. I mean, they're all buddy friends outside of it. Like I guarantee they all hang out and they do whatever on their own time behind closed doors.
So what you're saying is it's just what you said, planned opposition, two sides of the same coin.
Exactly. The idea is you got to rile up enough people to have certain people on one side against the people on the other side. And then you build up these figures because when you do that, as we already know, divide and conquer, when you keep people separated, they can't unite and be strong. They're at each other and not focused at the problem, which is government overreach, government spending, government waste, not representing the people that like a government, not for the people. Like, it's just, I don't know. It's a concerning situation. What do you do? What do you do?
Yeah.
I want
out
to dive
again.
deep in. Like, I think we should make this a topic for next week. Like, I think we should do a deep dive into this Brown shooting and really dissect it and what it could mean. Because if this, like, we'll just play that, and we could all be on the same side, or we can take oppositions if we want. Like, if this was a hit that is being classified as whatever, right? How does that look? Why could it have been done? What is going to change? What is it like? Yeah. So there's a lot of conspiracy about this that I would like to sort of touch on.
Makes sense.
So if we want to do some research and come with some intellectual topics.
Okay.
I don't want to sour a topic, but I don't
give a
want to
preface?
end. Huh?
You can give a preface, a warning.
Yeah. I'll get there. I thank you for reminding me. But I don't want to end on a bad topic, so I'm gonna leave film and entertainment for the end.
And I got
we're
questions too, so I got some
Ooh,
would you rather
we got
questions.
questions? All right, so we'll lighten the mood. All right, this is going to be a sensitive topic that's going to be around suicide. So for those, trust me, we want to be with each and every single one of you guys. When was the first time you guys experienced suicide?
I was like 10.
Were you able to understand it at that time?
I mean, I was trying to do it to myself, so.
Oh, well, not okay. That's a different topic.
That took a turn. That took
I wrote
a
out,
turn.
I wrote out a letter. I had a whole plan, everything.
Got it.
So
How about like an actual, like, somebody that you were no close to?
like actually,
Yeah. Actually, self transition.
High school.
How did it affect you?
Well, I mean, it sucked because the guy was a cool guy. It just, I don't know. It's tough. Like you don't, it's hard to come to terms with it because if you think about it logically or rationally, you think of it as like you get mad at the person because you can think of it as them being selfish, because like it affects way more people. Like it affects way more people than just themselves, right? Like, you affect every single person that you know as a result of your decision to do that. But you also try to understand that whatever they were dealing with must have been that bad that they didn't think there wasn't any other option than to do that.
How did you deal with it though?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think I just kind of like accepted it because there's like, you can't, I mean, what do you can't do anything
Well, yeah,
about
but
it.
I don't know. Like, did your parents intervene? Did your parents have a conversation with you? Did your parents
No,
even know?
it was more my friends and people. I was old at the time. I think I was old enough that like it wasn't, I was old enough where I understood more and enough about it that it wasn't something that needed anyone to help me like grasp or come to terms with. It was more just like we talked amongst ourselves, and you know, I guess talking about it was probably how we handled it, you know.
Was there death in your life before that?
uh yeah, but like people we knew, but
Yeah.
not like someone that killed themselves.
Mine was high school.
I don't know anyone that like was close to me that did that.
The reason why I asked this is because Lily's been struggling a little bit. There was a kid that went to CB East that self-transitioned a week or so ago.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Ouch.
a brother found him hanging, which I don't even know how to handle that, to be honest with you. And like there have been conversations where she's been struggling a little bit, and you know, she's in therapy. She's been in therapy because of everything that's happened in her life. But like I don't know. I didn't have anybody, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if I had to figure this shit out on my own, and that's just was my life. But you guys, for the most part, had a little bit of a different upbringing than me. So I didn't know how that was handled internally in the house. And you know, Lily knows that I'm there for her. It just she finds it difficult to talk to me. And like this is a tough. Especially now, man. It's the end of the year, going to the holidays. Apparently, the kid, he wasn't like a recluse. He was like a well-known kid. Played sports, like had friends, knew kids in all of the high schools out here. Like, just I don't know if there was a why. I don't know if there was a reason. Even if there was a reason, how do you explain that to a 17-year-old for her to make sense of it? And I find this, I try to find this balance of, and I don't think I'm good at it, right? Showing that I'm there, but also not like trying to overstep and feel like I'm smothering her, right? Giving her the space because she needs to work it out, right? At the end of the day, I'm only going to be here for a certain time. I'll always be there for her, but at the end of the day, she also needs to learn how to work through things on her own. And if she needs the help, ask for the help. But like, it's a tough topic. And you know,
It is,
again, this happens in everyone's life. People self transition daily, and you're right. It's hard because at one point, like Iceman was a wrestler in Perth Amboy High School. Ended up having a baby with a girl in high school, and they were going through their issues. And I don't blame her at all. So if she listens to this or this comes across her desk, I'm not blaming her for this. But like, apparently there were issues with him seeing the child, and the family found him in the attic.
ouch.
And yeah, it's the first time that happened in my life. And I didn't take your stance, and I don't blame you from taking your stance because I get it. Like, you know, you think it's selfish, but like for
No,
me,
yeah, like
I know what you're saying. A lot of people think the same thing, and like there are times where I think that could be, but for whatever reason, when it came to this instance, I just looked at it from the point of how bad was he hurting to be, because like again, this was a kid that was friends with a lot of people, right? Like he didn't look like he was going through a depression, didn't look like he was going through a rough time. I guess was going through a rough time because like he wants to see his kid, and for whatever reason that wasn't happening, and
that's the
so
thing. Like, what does depression look like?
well, that's a. I post this picture every like I don't know, couple of years online. It's like all of the comedians and famous people that you know were always smiling that self transitioned, and the caption of it is, "This is what depression looks like," because people wear masks, right?
Yep.
So, but it's tough, man, because people feel alone, even though they don't, and like they just choose to isolate instead of looking at all of the people around them. And you know, I think a lot of people are guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. Like, oh, I go through a rough time. I just think I need to put my head down and figure it out. But it shouldn't be that way. We are a tribal in nature, and we need people in our lives. And when you're going through a rough time, it's easy to push people away instead of allowing people to be there. And that's all I got to say. It's just oh boy, yeah, tough one.
Yeah. It's like, to your point, everybody's got a mask. Everybody is like, especially like, I guess a follow up to that is the mindset where, men, for example, are told, emotions make you weak. You're not allowed to cry. You're not allowed to express emotion. Suck it up. Be a man. That kind of if people want to call that toxic masculinity, that kind of a
Love those
reinforcement.
buzzwords.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that kind of reinforcement leads to more prevalence of these things happening because, it doesn't reinforce the communication, doesn't reinforce the support network that you need to have people you can talk to get things off your chest and make you realize that other people are going through the same shit that you're going through. Other people have the same feelings and the same fears and the same concerns and the same issues that you have. And when you retract into yourself and try to handle it all on your own, it's like, you can only come to a level that you've gotten to by relying on yourself. So, you can't do anything more than what you've been doing without getting external input or doing something different or looking for, feedback or assistance from an external point. So I don't know. It's just something to think about. Maybe we got to do a better job of communicating with the younger kids and the up and coming generations that, it's not weakness to share your struggles or your emotions or your fears. There's power in being vulnerable. There's power in communicating. There's a power in being, I guess, vulnerable is probably the best way to describe it. And
Vulnerable is the best way.
expressing that, you got demons or you got issues like everybody else does, because then you give other people the reassurance and the opening for them to maybe, share or express something that they haven't expressed because they are feeling a certain way about it, whether it's embarrassment or what's that term that they use? Like, I can't even think. I hate it when that happens, when you like lose your word, but like it gives them the ability to be vulnerable too, and share something that they might not have shared, get something off their chest, reinforce that they're not alone in whatever they're going through, and that you understand, or even if you don't necessarily understand, it just gives them a place to get it out. And sometimes people just need somebody to talk to, or just need to express what it is they're going through so they can put it into words, so they can get it out and not carry it, because it's that weight that's kind of that weight that's crippling or that crushes you, and then it gets to a point where it's just you can't carry it anymore. And I think that's where it kind of happens, what leads to people doing that to themselves.
Fair. Well,
on that note,
I mean, listen, rough topic. And I didn't want you to think I was walking away from what you said about your story. And I think your story has a place. I was more or less trying to figure out about somebody that did transition and how to deal with that, because I don't know how to handle the situation. So I just want to look towards my peers and figure that out. But we should let you be vulnerable one day and discuss that, because I think that'll be good.
If you want to, of course.
No, he has to.
Tell us now, who touched you where?
Yeah, show me on this doll.
Or don't.
So
Because he's thinking deep thoughts.
So I've been watching Stranger Things.
Okay.
I am one episode left of the episodes that have come out.
So you're about to finish season 4.
All the way through 2 weeks. I watched all through season 4.
So,
and I have one episode left of season 5 until the new ones come out on Thursday.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Like, I thought you meant you were at the season finale of season 4.
Nope.
But you're at the season finale of the midway point of
I'm
season
at the
5.
mid-season finale of the new season.
That episode gets crazy.
I mean, it's been crazy.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
So up until this point,
and I got tickets to go see it New Year's Day.
Wait, what?
The final episode is going to be in theaters.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Comes out New Year's Eve.
Thanks for the call.
Well, I have New Year's Eve tickets, but then I realized I probably shouldn't go New Year's Eve at 9:30 p.m.
Yeah, the movie, it's like 2.5 hours long.
So I'm going to go New Year's Day.
Okay.
And also New Year's Eve was basically sold out.
Really?
Like, every time but 9:30, and there were like 10 seats at 9:30.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And it's free. You could, I mean, not free, but it's with your membership. You could just watch it online.
No.
Wait, what?
No, it's a movie. The last episode is a movie that is not being played on Netflix. You have to go to the theaters to watch it.
Really?
I think so. It's like 2.5 hours long.
Are you sure, bro?
I'm pretty sure, dude. I'm pretty sure.
All right, we're gonna investigate this. But while Muhammad's looking, because I'm gonna ask you, excluding season 5, ranked the seasons, because you binged 1 through now.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So rank the seasons.
I'm gonna go with season 4.
As the best or the worst?
I think is the best.
Okay.
I'm not ranking season 5.
Not ranking season 5.
Not ranking season 5. Season 4 was really good.
Okay.
I thought season 4 was really good.
Okay.
Probably season 3, season 1, then season 2.
Oh, see, I have mine a little different than yours.
Okay.
I think season 2 is
The
by
worst?
far the worst. I mean, not
Worst,
saying
yeah.
it's bad, but
the
it's
least best.
it's not the best, right?
Yeah.
I still keep season 1 as the pinnacle just because it broke in and it had a great story and it tied everything together. But then I have season 4, season 3, season 2. So I have
1, 4, 3, 2.
4 was amazing.
1, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just swapped 4 and I said
No,
3.
The reason
You said 4.
the reason
3,
One
why-
is really good though. I mean, I don't know. I just felt like they really got into their swing. Like season 1 was
Three's-
good, but like they really got into their swing in season 3.
3's the mall
Yeah.
with the Russians.
Yeah, I thought that was good.
Oh, it was a great. Like, what's so great about the show is the fact that it's just
Yeah.
80s nostalgia.
This is 9/10 on New Year's Day.
That's crazy.
Like they're playing it until 10:50, and this is 10:50 on New Year's Day.
That's crazy.
Like it's like there's no seats, bro. There's no seats. They got a 9 a.m. showing. This is 9 a.m. Like at 9 a.m. the place is empty, bro. Like you
Full.
can't- It's full. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we heard you the whole time.
You heard all that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I tried muting it, didn't work.
We heard.
Oh no,
yeah,
it's
We'll
okay.
just say it was your mom.
I muted it on my recording.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to go see it in theaters.
All right, I'll look.
Like I said, it is gonna be 2.5 hours.
I'll tell you my thoughts.
So
about-
here, it is streaming exclusively on Netflix.
Yeah, it's streaming.
New Year's Eve release at 8 p.m. So you can watch it on Netflix. But there's
You can-
also limited screenings available in theaters.
I mean, I gotta see it.
I would watch it in theaters too. Like
Yeah.
I'm not opposed to it.
Problem is, I don't know, like when.
Only those 2 days. It's only those 2
It's
days.
only those 2 days.
Yeah,
the
see,
31st and the 1st.
I'll tell you my thoughts in a second about that. We can
Go on the
we can-
1st.
We can shelve that conversation for after the pod. What I love about the show is the fact. All right, you look at season 3. That's Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I mean? Like that's Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator. You know what I mean? Like there's a whole bunch of little like things that tie it to the 80s, and I love that. I love the fact that they just embodied the 80s in a show, and the fact that you have I had a group of friends. Now mine was a little bit older than what they had, right? But like I had a group of friends during that time where we did everything together. And like you thought you were going to spend the rest of your life with these people. Right? And like that's what the show reminds me of, especially when, you know, they moved to California. Whatchamacallit in season 4 though? What's his name? Argyle.
All
Tell
right.
me he's not the best. The hippie dude.
Oh yeah, with the long hair. Yeah,
Argyle's great.
Dude, he's a
That's
great comic
hilarious.
element of
That's
the show.
hilarious. Yeah, he was a
Um,
good addition.
Season 5, I think.
He's not even there anymore. He's not in season 5.
Yeah, it's upsetting.
Yeah.
It's upsetting. I think I think I want to go back and watch these 4 episodes before Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, Thursday.
I think I'm gonna have to do that. But yeah, I'm glad. I told you. I told you would like it. I told you would like it.
Yeah.
Did you watch Derry?
No. Come on, man. I had to get through like, you know how many hours? Bro, season 4, it's an hour and a half an episode, and it's 9 episodes long.
I know.
Season 3, most of the episodes are over an hour.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
I've been grinding.
I know.
I've been grinding.
Well, you
why.
finished the expedition, so you didn't have to grind during.
Well, I was helping other people grind.
Oh, were you?
I got like 4 friends to 5 mil.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't help me to find though.
Yeah.
Bro, I hit you up every time I saw you on. You're like, oh, I got friends.
No,
I'm in here with friends. There's like 8 people in this party. You can only play with 3.
Send me an invite. You have to text me.
I did text you the one time.
Well, the one time, yeah.
And then you were playing solo like 40
one
minutes
time.
later.
No, but so rewind. I work, and then I work for like after hours, like when we're talking about like after I feed Lily and it's like 7:00, I work for 40 minutes and then I take a 15-minute break and it's a one solo run.
Yeah.
And then I'll work for 40 minutes and I'll just stay in a party chat.
I gave like $1 million away from my stash.
Dang.
Oh no.
This guy's balling.
Did you see Derry?
Yeah, I just haven't finished I have one more episode to catch up on.
Bro, they did this was a solid season. I'm not giving spoilers away by saying this, but apparently, I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that they are looking at making 3 seasons.
Oh.
We can touch on that after this. I'm all caught up with Pluribus.
Nice.
That show is amazing. Like, TV is doing really, really good. I have to go back.
TV's been good for a couple years, man. It's been
Bro,
great.
they have so many great shows.
They do.
You know why?
Why?
Where are we?
We're at time.
To distract us.
No, it's all distraction.
Good.
Think about it. Entertainment, it's a distraction. But those questions, right? So, would you rather your partner or whatever read your private thoughts for a day or your search history forever?
Private thoughts for a day?
Yeah, private thoughts for a day. 100%.
That's an easy one.
I search a lot of shit, and some of it makes no sense, and some of it there's no reason for it. Like,
there'll be too much reading into it.
yeah, for instance, I just yesterday, something on my timeline comes up, and there's this girl named Maddie Kolowski. Apparently, I don't know the whole story, but she was a student at UCF.
Sure.
I don't know. She was a college student. She ended up having a bender of like alcohol infused weekend, and apparently there was people taking advantage of her during that time, and then recording it, and then putting it online, and she got blown up like 100%, and like literally. I don't know what was shown, but when I started Googling her name,
blown up,
like she started getting a whole bunch of messages via all sorts of social media. Her parents started getting social messages. Her parents started getting messages. Her father started getting messages on LinkedIn, I believe. Like, just a crazy amount. Right.
Wow.
When I Googled her name, it was her name and Eiffel Tower that came up. So I don't know.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, we know what that means.
I don't know what transpired. And I don't want to highlight that, right? Because
did you get a picture?
No. But
you just don't want people to see that you searched that.
But I Googled that. So, like, if someone just searches my search history,
You're like, yo,
they're
you
just going to
really?
see
You
that.
really?
And then it's going to be like, what is going on here? You know what I mean? So, listen, I don't know this girl. She has a story. I don't think anyone should.
Bro.
I don't think anyone should be taking advantage of that. I don't think somebody, like, listen, I'm not going, like, I don't know. Again, I don't know the story. I didn't listen to it. I'm not going to listen to it. I don't want to know it. I wasn't privy.
We're not going into it.
Wasn't privy to it in the beginning.
It's just something you searched.
But what I will say is, if she was taking advantage of, and if she was abused in any sorts of way, I hope she gets justice. She was abused in the bare minimum of her sexual activity being recorded without her knowledge and then exposing it to the world. That is taking advantage of. Now, I'm not gonna blame anybody or cast judgment on somebody on their sexuality and their sexual preferences. That's what I'm not going to do. So if that was a consent act, that's fine. But when you then upload it to the internet without someone's knowledge and make all of that happen, you should be thrown in jail. So justice for her.
So we know where he stands.
Yeah. I do not want my search history because midgets are there. There's all sorts of things that come up. I'm just kidding. It's all for
I
entertainment.
think they prefer small people.
Little people?
Small.
All right, here's one. Here's a good one. Would you rather your group chat history or your group chat leak or your browser history auto tweet?
Your browser history what?
Browser history auto tweet.
Browser history auto tweet.
Yeah, browser history auto tweet.
Really?
I could defend that. I can't defend. I
cannot defend the group chat.
Yeah,
Cannot defend the chat.
Wait,
our group chat isn't even that bad, and it's bad.
Wait. Oh,
I
so
know.
you're saying when you search something, like everybody sees what you just.
Yep.
Okay. Well, then at least I know.
Yeah,
Well, you know
this
it's
is
in the
like
group
me
chat.
going. That's like you going through the drive-through and me just shouting obscenities like over the car speaker and making the person uncomfortable, right?
Yeah.
He pulled up to, I don't know where he was, but then I just started like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I want order of cream of some young guy.
I would do browser history auto tweet only because like I know what I'm about to search and I know it's going to be public, so then I won't do it. Right? I won't look for something stupid.
I won't look for something stupid.
I won't. It'll like police my browser searching.
Yeah, you're not answering any of these questions. What are your answers?
You guys didn't ask, so I'm just doing the questioning. I would definitely do browser history because I know better than to look up certain shit. Now, ChatGPT, if someone gets my ChatGPT history, because what I look up for this podcast, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is this guy on?" But yeah, no. I mean, my search history very, very tame because I don't search for anything that is gonna be concerning. Yeah, and even on any questionable sites that I would go to, I'm not doing searches. You know what I mean?
You're just clicking things?
I'm just using categories, or I'm just clicking on whatever it presents.
Interesting.
Mm.
Yeah, smart.
The man's watching him for sure.
What about what about you want her to read your thoughts?
Ooh.
Thoughts
I
for a
don't.
day
There's
or-
no good answer there. Oh, actually, no. I would do my search history in that case.
Because he knows better.
Yeah,
because I know, like,
I don't care, dude. I search everything. You're gonna throw me in jail. You're gonna throw me in jail.
Your social score is way down.
Yeah, China. Got another one?
Would you rather say what everyone thinks or think what everyone says?
Oh man, that's a rough one. Think what everyone says.
You're gonna go crazy.
What do you mean by that? So
Say what everyone thinks or think what everyone says.
yeah, everyone thinks something, or everyone says something. So I'm just thinking about everything that people say. To me,
Like it's just like a nonstop, never-ending, like what everyone else is saying
it's their
just turns into your
voice
thoughts.
in my head. It's them just constantly.
Yes.
But then
or
I have to say what everyone is thinking,
yeah.
and that can get me canceled.
Yes.
I mean, that could get you a lot of things.
yes.
Yeah,
That can get you homeless.
yeah. So I would have to go with me going crazy and just hope that I'm strong enough not to go super crazy. Because the other way, I'm just going to go to jail, don't pass go, don't collect $200.
I don't know about jail, but
All
not
right.
good places.
Here's another good one. Would you rather date someone honest who hurts you or someone comforting who lies?
That's hard, dude.
And while you guys think about that, for the last one, I'd probably go with think what everyone says.
Honest who hurts you.
How are they hurting you?
Well, with what they say. Like they're just, what they're saying is what they actually feel, because it's like they're honest about everything. So like if they say something to you, you know that it's what they mean and that it's actually like their thoughts and their feelings about you.
Oh, yeah, I'm going honest.
Dennis is definitely honest, yeah.
Because first and foremost, I'm going to go honest anyway. I just wanted to know the definition there. I can't stand lying. Lying is a big problem for me. So I can't trust you. Then I don't really have anything with you. So what about you?
Yeah, definitely the honest one, because if you don't know whether it's like you're not knowing is the bigger thing. Like then you're just going to be in a loop of questioning every single thing. Like you'd just be questioning everything.
Listen,
the caveat would be,
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
If they're honest and they say they love you, that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah.
If you're with somebody and they're telling you that they love you, that's really, and you know it's the truth, that's what really matters at the end of the day. And if they're honest about other things, you can fix those things. You can work on those things. I thought you meant like hurt you, like you're just a piece of worthless shit. And like, yeah. But they were honest.
Well, I mean, if that's how they felt, they could say that to you. Because the thing about it, if you do something that makes them think that way, they're going to tell you.
If that's the case, then I wouldn't be with them anymore.
That's not true. Because there could be something you did that made them feel that way.
Oh, sure. Yes. What I'm talking about is something completely different. What I'm talking about is just someone who is nasty all the time for no fucking reason.
Yeah, no, that's not
what I mean.
That's not what I meant.
Like, I'm not going to be there. But like if I did something that was egregious and they reamed me out because it was egregious, then I
Yeah, but what
would
if they
understand.
think it's egregious but you don't?
Well, if I'm constantly feeling a worthless piece of shit, I'm not in that relationship anymore.
100%.
Because I know my value, I know what I'm worth, and I know that if I make mistakes, I'm going to try to fix it. I'm going to try to be better. I'm not going to try to make the same mistakes. Yeah, so I don't.
So you're choosing option 3.
I'm going to choose option 1. Option 1 is
when you don't like that they're honest, you're gonna go find something else.
Not that I don't like that they're
you have
honest.
to choose one or the other. You can't choose option 3.
I'm going with honest.
Okay, well if they're honest and that's the way they feel, then I mean you have to live with it.
You don't have to live with it.
Oh, okay. All right. Changing the rules. How about somebody in the middle? I'll take somebody in the middle.
No, I'm gonna go with option 1, but if it's to the point
that's fine
where
for you. I'm gonna take someone in the middle.
all right. Look at this. Look what we have here, guys.
There we go.
Because why not?
Last and foremost, Did either one of you see the trailer for the new Steven Spielberg movie?
What movie?
No. What movie?
I'll
look it up.
Why am I drawing a blank on their name? Just type in Steven Spielberg. It should come right up.
Disclosure Day?
I didn't
No.
see
Yes,
a
Disclosure.
Oh.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What is this one about?
It is about the government coming forward with truth that we're not the only ones out there.
Whoa.
But like, you know, they have to A/B test these things, right? They have to see how
How's everyone react?
how we react off of this movie, if they can tell us whether or not
Oh,
there's.
Three-Eye Atlas.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But it is
I
creepy.
did not see it. I'll have to check it out.
It is creepy. It looks really, really good. Steven Spielberg also had another. Like, what other movies did he have around aliens?
Hold on.
A lot of movies. So
Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Yeah, dude. When was that out?
Long time ago. E.T. He did E.T., which was in 1982.
Yeah,
War
it
of the
kinda
Worlds.
has me kind of believing that he was told something many years ago about something.
War of the Worlds, 2005. Encounters of the Third Kind, 1977. And
called
then
Disclosure
the next one
Day.
will be 2026.
It's
Disclosure Day.
yeah. It's kind of giving me the vibes of like old Stevie knows something, you know?
I mean, or he's like, these all work. These all were hits. Maybe I just don't try to recreate or don't try to reinvent the wheel and just make another Alien movie because he knows that they're
I don't
gonna.
think that.
he did Poltergeist.
No. Okay.
I mean, I think he's done a lot of
Yeah, but Poltergeist is an Alien
sci-fi
movie.
stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Jurassic Park,
I mean, we do try to clone things.
Indiana Jones. Like he's done like, you know, deep secret kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Seems like right up his alley.
What do you guys think about Andy Dick?
I don't know what that is.
I don't know who that is.
You don't know who Andy Dick is? You guys know who Andy Dick is.
Oh. What about him?
He was found ODing on the side of the road.
No.
But don't know him. I thought the same thing, and then someone was talking about good, and I was like, "Why would you say that? It's a human life." And then like they said, "Look at his rap sheet." Apparently, Andy Dick's not the nicest of gentlemen.
I just say no because anybody, you don't want that. You don't want anybody to be
Fair.
ODing.
I
on the
agree,
side of the road.
but maybe to a certain extent. Andy looks like he was a little bit of a. Not
he
a
smoked
great
some
person.
crack. He smoked some crack and overdosed.
Yeah, and then there's also that.
I didn't know you could overdose on crack.
Well, it was I think laced.
I think you can overdose on anything. That's why they say too much of a good thing is bad.
Very good, Muhammad.
Where there was that Nickelodeon actor
OD on vitamin
Tyler
C,
Chase that just came out.
You can.
I know you
Tyler
can.
Chase.
I know you can.
No, I'm just talking about another actor that recently was discovered to be living on the streets.
Oh
Tyler-
yeah, the dude from Ned fuck.
Yep. Ned
Detective, Ned Disclosure.
or-
Yeah, Ned
Something like that.
Declassified or something.
Yeah,
Ned
Unclassified.
Classified.
So
Ned Declassified, yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I hope people help him somehow.
I hope people help everyone. That's what I hope for.
Yeah.
But be interested to hear his side of the story being a Nickelodeon star. As we know,
Yeah.
we know there was people taking advantage of. So,
True.
but thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in.
Yeah.
It was a pleasure talking to you guys. Catch you next week.
Absolutely.
See you next week.